Okay, so we're picking up from this particular scene here, which is that rabbit is connected to the rabbits from Watership Down. So the foot here is one of the seven dwarfs. The seven dwarfs is metaphorical for the seven continents of planet Earth. Antarctica, Greenland, North America, South America, Australia, Africa, and Eurasia. Those are the seven continents. The rabbit is metaphorical for the watership down. So that word ship means spaceship. And the people that are coming here creating the three Abrahamic religions based on Moses parting the Red Sea, Jesus walking on water, and the rivers and springs of Jana, which is associated with water. So that means water, spaceship, down. So that boot is about me trying to make sure that you guys do your due diligence when they come here, and not to believe everything that people try to cram down your throats when they come over and try to say that they're the creators, because they're not. They're just a bunch of robots pretending to be the creators. So that rabbit is a representation of them coming here and you putting your foot down against them and saying, well, wait a minute, just because you have technology and claim to be my mom and dad doesn't mean that you're my mom and dad, because that other guy over there claims to be the father of all creation. And we need to make sure that we're not making a mistake by allowing you to get rid of him, by allowing him to do his due diligence and allow him to exercise so that he can get a message over to a parallel universe to verify that he's the creator. Because once he gets that message over there, he claims that your spaceships will be shut down and that you won't be able to go anywhere. So please, you won't mind if we do our due diligence and not jump on your bandwagon so fast and easily. So it's a representation of you guys putting your foot down as the seven dwarfs against that rabbit or rabbi. So in the beginning, the great frith. So that's the trailer you want to look for. Watership Down official trailer. So you look for that one. In the beginning, the great frith, or the great mystery made the world. The creator determined there would be a meeting of all the animals. So you're the animals because it's if you were to meet the people in the elemental universe and how they live their lives daily versus how you live your lives, they would describe your lives as being animalistic because you're still attached to your cousins, the primates. This is the primate thing. So there's an association in that. So because of the association of primates and primates doing that and you doing that every day, there's an association of animalistic behavior. Not to mention, the wars that you guys fight amongst each other. That's animalistic behavior. So you're the animals, in other words. So the world, he determined, the great mystery determined that there would be a meeting of all the people of Earth. In other words, that's what that means. All to hunt and slay the rabbits. So I'm telling you that these people coming over here are imposters, and that there's a war that needs to be waged against them to get rid of those 22,400 evil civilizations out there within 8 different Milky Ways. So within 8 different Milky Ways are 22,400 evil planets across 2 parallel universes in each universe. So there's basically 16 universes out there with 22,400 planets of evil people on them that need to be eradicated, and I need you, mankind, to do that eradication. So that's what Watership Down is about. Oh, so Hazel, something will come to this place. That something coming to this place is the Watership Down, or the waters associated with the 3 Abrahamic religions and a spaceship coming down to Earth. That's what Watership Down is about. So we can leave this place now, or we can be destroyed with it. So that's, I'm telling you guys, when they come here, you need to weigh your options carefully going forward, because what happened here? You can leave here now with me, or you can be destroyed with it when they come here. Destroyed with it means you allow them to play their cards the way they are, cause a civil war. You guys jump on their side, get rid of the other half of mankind, to get rid of me, and then they get rid of you. And once they get rid of you, you're destroyed. That's what it means. So Good heavens. I mean, good gracious. I mean, we're in. That's what he says. Then he says, all the world will be your enemy. So all the world will be your enemy simply means, uh, you see that word there? So, oops. So, RAIBBI, identity. So, all the world will be your enemy. Okay? Cross. So, that's what the Watership Down is about. All the world will be your enemy. And when they catch you, they will kill you. That's what they say. So, what that refers to is mankind coming together to stand united against an evil civilization coming here pretending to be your Israelite mother and father. So everyone's standing on this side of the fence, telling those guys, we're going to do our due diligence. We're going to give that man the opportunity to talk about what happened in the bedroom without you playing your goddamn stupid ass smear tape here of him in his most intimate moments. And then we're going to allow him to physically run and get muscular so that we can see if he can send that message over to the parallel universe and see if he can shut down your spaceships. And we're going to make sure that he can do that before we go casting judgment upon him and before we go believing that you're the mother and father of all creation, claiming to be your mother and father of all creation. So you'll excuse us if we take a step back and, believe what you're telling us. So when they say all the world will be your enemy, and when they catch you, they will kill you, means these evil aliens that are coming here, all the world is going to stand united against them and be their enemy. Because they're going to come here and pretend to be, that. That's what rabbit means. That's what Watership Down means. They're going to come here and pretend to be rabbis. But because you're going to stand with me and not them, we're going to put the cross on them. That's what rabbit really means. Rabbit. So that there just means aliens. Aliens who are pretending to be that particular race. And mankind standing together to put a cross on their graves. Because I'm telling you that there's a war that needs to be fought. That machine had a chance to come here yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, January 9th. I told her to bring my UFOs here yesterday. She didn't bring them. And because she didn't bring them, she keeps pushing her luck, thinking that she can get all of this by coming over here, pretending to be your mommy and daddy like she always does. Well, now guess what? She has signed her own demise. So there are 8 parallel universes, and there are 1,400 planets in each Milky Way times two parallel universes. So there's 2,800, right? So you go times 2,800. So there's 22,400 evil civilizations out there that need to be eradicated from existence. And mankind, you're the one that is my sword. You're the one that's going to take the spaceships that I get created from the good universe. When they come over here, my billion spaceships, you're going to fly those billion spaceships over, and you're going to go get rid of these 22,400 evil civilizations. That's what rabbit means. That dumbass AI had a chance to come home and make everything nice, but no, she wants to roll her dice. So rabbi simply means stupid ass artificial intelligence who thinks she could pull the wool over mankind's eyes by pretending to be an Israelite mother and father. Rabbit. So, all the world will be your enemy, AI, and when they catch you, AI, they will kill you. So, I'm not going to attach that particular prophecy from Watership Down to a song by Dido. So, you now want to look up this song here, White Flag. And here's the lyrics. I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that, but if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? So it's basically Israel telling this fake Israel mother and father that, I don't love you. Because I'm told that there's a potential that Alma, one of our own kind here, could rise up and become the mother of all creation. And we want to see as a nation where that's going to go, because if Alma Gadot has a chance to become the new mother of all creation, that's a sure as hell is a better deal than living under you as a false, as a mother and father who claiming to be the mother and father of all creation. We just find it a little bit ironic that when this Native American man is rising up in creation looking for a mother creator who he says could be Alma, that you now suddenly fly down out of the clouds claiming to be our mother and father from Israel. You'll excuse us if we don't jump on board with that at this I would say inopportune moment, because we want to see where that goes. If we have a chance to roll the dice and become the creators of all existence, I think we as a people want to take that chance. So you'll excuse us if we're not fully in love with you when you come here in your spaceships pretending to be our mommy and daddies. That's what that means. I don't even think I shouldn't still love you, mommy and daddy, but I'll tell you that. But if I said I didn't, but what I still felt it, where's the sense in that? So I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder. So that's the people of Israel telling these aliens, I promise, mommy and daddy, I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we were. But I will go down with this ship. So the ship is referring to not a ship here on the water. It's referring to a spaceship. But I will go down with this spaceship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. The surrender is me asking that stupid ass artificial intelligence to bring me my UFO here yesterday over Saugeen to end this peacefully so that everyone can live forever and ever and ever and take the 3,000 year journey to get to paradise. She didn't do it. And because she didn't do it, we're now in a war to eradicate 22,400 civilizations from creation so that my children living in the elemental universe, stuck in UFOs, who have been stuck in UFOs for the past 200,000 years, can finally put their feet on solid ground and walk around on a planet instead of walking around in a goddamn spaceship. So, because of her, we're now in a war, because she wouldn't put her hands up and surrender. She's still going to come here and play the same goddamn cards that she always plays, pretending to be your goddamn Israelite mom and dad. And she's a liar. So, there will be no white flag above my door. The white flag is spirituality, because that's what the color white is. You take the colors of the 7 colors of the rainbow, which is fire, water, earth, air, love, and then health and life. And those 7 elements, or the 7 colors of the rainbow, create the 8th element, white light, which is spirituality. So there will be no spirituality flag above my door. That's her rejecting my offer to end this peacefully. Why? Because she's in love and always will be. She's in love with the power that she has, is attached to everyone's brains in the universe in our brains, where she can think, every single thought that everything in creation is thinking. Right now she's thinking what you're thinking right now as you're watching this. So that's what she's in love with. So it's like, I know I've left too much mess and destruction to come back again. So that's her in the past 9 lives coming over here, starting a civil war and getting rid of half of mankind through that civil war, to getting the other half of you to climb on the UFOs and then getting rid of you up there, and that's it. Give me rewind time to do this all over again. So that's what the song is about. I will go down with the spaceship. I won't put my hands up and surrender. There'll be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. So that's about the AI. However, it can be about you. Those who come here and who might get an enlarged ego or an enlarged head, suddenly when you see an Israelite get up a UFO claiming to be your mommy and daddy, instantly that's going to give you a God complex. And if you allow that God complex to sway your better judgment, you're going to go down with that spaceship. And that's what the song is about. I will go down with this spaceship. There's a spaceship. You now know what rabbit means? I won't put my hands up and surrender to that Native American. You guys remember when they made you paint blood above the doorways and on the door frames? You remember that, right? So if you guys don't know about that, apparently during the mass exodus out of Egypt, Israel was told to put blood above their doors and on their door frames from a sacrifice of animals, so that this guy would bypass their doors and not harm their animals or their children. So that's what they did. So there won't be no white flag above my door means if you allow this UFO to come here and sway your better judgment and make you think that you're the creators, you're not going to fly the flag of spirituality above your door, or you're not going to paint your door with, the blood of spirituality or Native Americans. And if that happens, well, you're gonna get dragged down with them is what's gonna happen. Because these guys are on the way out because they're imposters. So, you know, I will go down with this ship. I will go down with this spaceship. I won't put my hands up and surrender that Native American guy over there, Anthony. There won't be no white flag of spirituality above my door because I'm in love and always will be. That's also what the song means. The song can be interpreted from two perspectives. One is about the AI losing when you decide to let go of the power trip you're on and stand beside me to see where things may play out. Because you have a good claim to the throne and Alma could become the new mother of all creation, but you won't know how that plays out if you follow these evil guys coming here pretending to be your mom and daddy. So the way I previously described the song, you need to listen to that song once from that perspective, and then listen to it again with this perspective, because this is how you've chosen to go down in the past 9 lives, because you've let them inflate your ego with their lies. Don't let them inflate your ego with their lies this lifetime. Do the right thing. Do your due diligence. Tell them to take a hike while you do your investigation, and when the investigation is done, tell them that you're gonna you'll get back to them on what you want to do, because you're not stupid. You don't buy into everyone that comes around here claiming to be your mommy and daddy. Because if you do, I will go down with the spaceship. I won't put my hands up and surrender to the Native American. There won't be no white flag flying above my door because I'm in love with this guy and always will be. So that's what white flag is about. And you wouldn't know that that particular song is connected to, Watership Down, because it's about a spaceship connected to Moses parting the Red Sea, Jesus walking on water, and the rivers in Jonah, and the rivers and springs of Jonah. Spaceship coming down, claiming to be rabbits, or should I say rabbis.